Thank you, I said, to all the presenters and to all the participants and to all the people that are going to see our recording in the next days. Logosynthesis is a relatively young model with limited research so far. More and more research will follow now, and we have the occasion to learn more about the current project from Tonja Bruckhaus and Dr. Suzanne von Blumenthal.
Yeah, okay, just a second. Thank you, Birna, for introducing us. Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Tonja Bruckhaus, and I am a self-employed management consultant and leadership coach and author. I wrote a book about leadership and logosynthesis. It's called Leading from Essence in English. And as well, I am a logosynthesis practitioner and instructor with my own practice in Aachen, near the border to Netherlands and Belgium. And yeah, I'm very happy to announce that my colleague Martina Kretschmann and me founded the Institute IPMV in November last year. And I'm also very happy that Suzanne from Blumenthal and Willem Lammers are joining our team. Suzanne as the head of research and Willem as a supervisor in the background. IPMV is the German acronym for, in German, Institut für integrative psychosoziale Modelle in der Versorgungsforschung. And the English translation for this is Institute for Integrative Psychosocial Models in Care Research. And the idea of founding this institute came about because I and a lot of my colleagues of the logosynthesis community are often being asked questions like, how scientifically researched is this model? Or is it academically proven that it works? And well, we all know that it works because of our work with ourselves and our clients. But the world, the society, the matrix needs more or different kinds of evidence, as we all know. And as Willem always keeps pointing out, it is very important to conform to the rules of the matrix in some way if you want to live your mission successfully. And this is what we are planning to do with the Institute. We would like to give as many evidence-based answers as possible on the effectiveness of logosynthesis in assisted change for a wide range of mental disorders, and for that, and therefore we need a lot of research. And so far till now, besides Willem, of course, Suzanne has greatly advanced the scientific research into logosynthesis with her expert articles and her research study on depression. And now I'm very thankful for that. Two new colleagues, Natasha and Malu, have joined her with their master and PhD thesis. I just heard their presentation. Great job. So, and in addition, there are many expert articles and books and on very different topics. And this is absolutely great. And we as IPMV want to build on this wealth of knowledge and experience. And on the one hand, we want to bundle many research activities so that we can benefit from each other in the best possible way. And on the other hand, we also want to open doors and establish collaborations with existing research institutes, with universities, and so on. And in order to be able to support research projects at a high level, we of course also need trained logosynthesis practitioners. And this will also be a task of the Institute, namely to inspire psychotherapists, coaches, counselors with logosynthesis and to train them as logosynthesis practitioners. But however, we do not do this ourselves, but we of course use the existing structure within the LIA, and therefore we will use all the great trainers and institutes we already have with their very high standards in terms of training and application. And well, every path begins with the first step, and the first step, or rather the first research project that we will start, is research into ADHD. And to tell you more about that, I would like to hand over to Suzanne, because this project is under her leadership.
So welcome to you all. Thank you, Tonja, for introducing the Institute. I'm the Suzanne from Blumenthal. I'm a psychiatrist and psychotherapist and have been leading a great psychiatric hospital in Switzerland for more than 22 years. Now, since 7 years, I have taken over the Logosynthesis Institute of Switzerland from Willem Lammers, and they are providing logosynthesis training for practitioner, master practitioner, and also a 3 years diploma course of psychosocial counseling. And since last year, I am offering psychotherapy training in logosynthesis for psychiatrists and psychotherapists. Now, I'm since 10 years a board member of LIA, and since 1 year now responsible for the research and development. And I already carried out the first pilot study on logosynthesis with clients diagnosed with depression in 2016. I couldn't publish this study because it was all unknown, and I could only make a poster presentation 3 years ago in a Swiss Psychiatric Congress. I have also published some articles on logosynthesis, and now I want to start a real research project, a larger one. Since March 2023, I was introduced to Markus Hämmerli. He is a coach and expert in ADHD and also practitioner in logosynthesis. And we want to start with a research project on ADHD. For those who are not so familiar with this name, it means attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Normally, it's diagnosed in children, but much more now in our days, it's also something what is diagnosed in adults. And so we want to start a training or a group coaching combined with a group therapy for stress regulation in those individuals. And we do want to do the intervention with logosynthesis. On one hand, the self-coaching to reduce stress, and also the psychotherapy intervention. We plan to have adults more than 18 years old who are diagnosed with ADHD, and we want to have the group size at least 3 to 10 clients. We want to do the coaching in 1.5 hours, and then afterwards also psychotherapy 1.5 hours, and this group coaching and psychotherapy we want to start in March 2024 and run it for 6 times every 2 weeks. So we want to have this accompanied by a research project, and we are looking for collaboration with the Zurich University of Applied Sciences. There, they offer services, mandated research, and also cooperation in research. They focus with their research on societal integration and new approaches in this field. And so we think this is a very good research team or university to help us to do the research. To get into the cooperation with this partner university, we have to set up research project with logosynthesis and ADHD. And we have not only to have the clients and do logosynthesis, but we have also to to bring some financial resources from 1,000 francs to 100 million Swiss francs to do research. You see, it's very expensive, but we want to go further, and so we want to collaborate with this university. Maybe we could also expand this project to as a multi-study also in Germany or in other countries. But first we want to start with one project to have also the measurements and the validations to this first plan or this first project. We want to start in March, and we are hoping to get further on, and maybe next year we can present you some first, I don't know, results, but where are we staying then? Now I give back to Tonja.
Yeah, thank you, Suzanne. So as I mentioned earlier, we are currently at the beginning of the organization of the IPMV, and we are in a startup phase. And there is already a website, but currently only in German. I hope that it will be translated to English soon. It's a lot of work to do in the beginning of this interesting journey. And the address for all of you who wants to take a look, the address of it is www.institute without E, Institute, German, -ipmv.org. And if you are interested about further information, you can sign up for the newsletter already, so you stay informed. And IPMV is a non-profit organization, and in order to generate sufficient funds for our research project, we will try to receive funding from EU or federal and state source. But however, we also have to finance part of our expenditure through donations, and therefore we plan campaigns on fundraising platform betterplace.org. And we will publish a reference to this donation page on social media and in our newsletter and so on. And of course, we would be delighted if many people from the Logosynthesis communities saw the sense in our work and supported us. And this will mainly also be possible with a monthly or annual contribution. We are still working on the exact concept. So if you have any questions or ideas for projects, please don't hesitate to contact us. Our email and phone number is on the website, and I would be very glad if you contact me, and we are in contact. So thank you very much for listening and for joining us.